In the latest development in Iran, Israel, and the United States war, there is another attack. And this was not just any attack, it was a hit on some of the most valuable assets in the sky. And the impact is being felt far beyond the battlefield. Welcome to TimesXP's War Report with me, E-3. According to reports including from NPR, a major strike on a key American base in Saudi Arabia has caused serious damage to the high-value military aircraft. You know what the target was? Prince Sultan Air Base. Well, that's one of the most important hubs for the US air operations in that particular region. And what was hit is what makes the story explosive. Two E-3 Sentry AWACS aircraft, often described as Flying Command Center, was reportedly knocked out in the strike. Well, these are not ordinary planes. Let me tell you the significance here. These are the eye and ears of air warfare, tracking threat, guiding fighter jets, and controlling missions in real time. Losing even one, it's a big deal. And losing two, that's a serious blow. In fact, earlier reports suggest that at least one of these aircrafts have been destroyed beyond repair. All gone, completely out of action. And the losses may not stop over there. Reports also indicate that 1 to 3 KC-135 Stratotanker aircraft were targeted. These planes are very important because they refuel fighter jets mid-air, allowing them to stay in the sky longer and strike farther here. Well, without them, missions become shorter. Options, they become limited. Can you think about the scale for a moment here? These are not just machines, these are billion-dollar assets. Each AWACS aircraft alone, it costs about hundreds of millions of dollars. Together, the damage is being estimated about $1 billion, wiped out in seconds. Now, let's change the angle here. The human impact is just as serious. Well, the strike reportedly left more than a dozen US service members injured. While there is no confirmed death, thankfully, but the injuries, they raise deeper concern here. Concern about safety, concern about preparedness, concern about vulnerability. Because if such a heavily protected base can be hit, what does that say about the evolving threat here? And this whole thing changes the entire equation. Why? Because AWACS aircraft, they are central to battlefield awareness. They see threats before they happen. They guide responses, they keep everything connected. Take them out and suddenly coordination becomes harder. Reaction time slows down and the entire system feels the pressure. So it cannot be just damage. This is disruption. A direct hit on capability, well, a challenge to dominance in the sky. Now the bigger question is, what comes next? Will the US respond with a much stronger military push? Well, will more assets be moved into the region? Or will this trigger a wider escalation? Because one thing is definitely clear. This particular strike, it's not random. It is calculated, it is targeted, it is strategic. And it sends a very powerful message. Even the most advanced military system, they are no longer untouchable.